And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Mr. Michael Law, 2011. I didn't get that name right? Yeah, Mr. Michael Law, 2011. You asked the question, who would win a fight? Shino from Naruto versus Koda from My Hero Academia. Now, both these guys can manipulate animals and insects, things along those lines, but there's a key difference in how they do it. Shino, being is a trained ninja, therefore he isn't just reliant on his insects. His insects are his main source ninjutsu, using them to eat chakra, create like insect clones made of insects, a giant wave of insects to attack. Koda, on the other hand, is just able to speak with and communicate and control animals. The full degree of that is only limited by apparently the range of his voice. We don't know the full limits of his abilities, but still, we'll see it probably later on in the time skip. Or in a time skip, I should say. There usually is a time skip in these series. And we haven't had a big time skip yet in My Hero. Probably will be for like year 2 when we get the time skip. Deku will probably have some more powers, all that stuff. Koda will probably be better. Koda, the big difference I can see here in this fight is when this fight takes place, Koda will be scared, but he'll go into the fight regardless. Shino will be like, Are you sure you wish to do battle with me? Very well then. And Shino maybe throws a kunai. Koda gets out of the way. He throws his insects at him. Koda communicates with the insects. Now, the insects, for what it's worth, would probably actually side with Koda. Now, why is that? Well, while they are a colony inside Shino, they feed on his chakra. Other than that, they aren't really loyal to Shino, per se. I mean, they recognize Shino as their home, but they're not, technically speaking, like, oh no, Shino, we must come and save you because, we're friends. No, he can't communicate in the sense of talk with them as Koda can. Koda can basically just take the insects and throw them back at Shino. Shino, however, can probably, in theory, counter that as well and just, use his chakra to entice the insects back into him. And Shino would realize that would be a moot point, so he'd just have to rely on his other ninjutsu skills at that point. And at that point, Koda completely loses the fight, because Koda's not a fighter in that sense. I mean, Koda is a large kid in the sense that he's hefty. He's not fat. That's not what I'm trying to say. He's got bulk. He's got weight to him. Like, he looks like if he hit you, it might hurt. He's a larger kid in that sense, like stature-wise. But as far as I know, he doesn't have any hand-to-hand combat training. He might develop that later down the line as a compensation. Absolutely. In fact, I could very well see that being part of his character. But by the way, why does Koda actually, I mean, a quirk mutation and all that, but why does Koda actually look that way, I wonder? And we see his mom looks like that. Is that a byproduct of their quirk? Or did he get, like, maybe his animal quirk from his dad and this weird face quirk, like, physical quirk from his mom, I wonder. Who knows? But that's really the problem, that Koda at the moment is a one-trick pony. He controls animals. If he doesn't have the animals to control, he's pretty much useless in a fight. Because otherwise, he's pretty much on the, no, don't hurt me side. He's pretty cowardly. So, unfortunately for Koda, Shino wins the fight. Shino would take him out. Shino wouldn't take him out immediately because he tried, because that would be Shino's main move, is to throw insects at his opponent. Koda would stop that, throw it back in his face, to which Shino's like, okay, now I have to think of a new plan, and he would immediately do that. Ultimately, yeah, Shino wins the fight pretty easily, if I'm going to be honest. But what do you think? You think it's Shino, or do you think Koda could pull out a win somehow? If you think Koda could pull out a win, let me know how do you think he could. I mean, in theory, he could communicate with the insects inside Shino, and maybe they'd start to try to eat him from the inside out, but I think Shino's fast enough to just react and knock him out after that. So I don't think that would work either. And that'd be pretty dark for Koda, but Koda theoretically could. I don't know. What do you think? You think it's Koda or you think Shino? Put in the comments below. Let me know. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you folks next time. I'm going to record my what if and my who would win for tomorrow, today as well. So stay tuned for those as well. Later, folks.